Welcome to magnificent Big Bend. When we arrive at the park, our first order of business is usually to go to the visitor center, get the lay of the land, and kind of get an itinerary and a basic idea of how we want to approach exploring the park. As you can see from our copy of the map, we like to take notes right there on the map so we have it for reference. And our first order of business was going to Chisos Basin. First Roadrunner sighting. Mike. He's headed down the trail. It's great. This is great. Look at it. Oh, they do have bear and mountain lion. He finally veered off trail. There he is. He's off trail.
Back on the trail, bird.
Anyway, we're on the paved window view trail at the moment. It's a 4/10 round trip. And then we're going to do the easy Chisos Basin Trail, which I think it's about, I don't know if it's 2 miles or a little over 3 miles.
4 and 5 miles.
And we'll see if Brian can hang. I think he can hang. I have faith. Absolute faith in him.
Yeah.
As you walk further around this loop trail, that window kind of opens up. You get a better view through there. Different view, yeah. Look at all that. Wow. Wow. I'm probably going to say wow a lot. You can probably count the wows. So these are the Chisos Mountains formed by volcanoes 17 to 38 million years ago. So we came from Casa Grande, and this is Casa Grande Mountain. Biggest agave plant I've seen to date. That's Brian, he's under the weather, and I'm doing the Chisos Basin Trail. It's just an easy 2-mile loop. I'm super pumped, and can't wait to see what this trail is in store. So this is the second hike from the first day of arriving. The first one was a window loop. We did a short 4/10 of a mile. Did that with Brian. He could manage that. But this one is, as I said, 2 miles loop trail, marked easy. So I wore my transition lenses, which make it hard to see in the. But here we go. It says they have bear and mountain lion. Just keep your distance. I didn't bring bear spray. I do have it. I just didn't bring it with this trip, but I will be bringing it on future hikes because that was probably a mistake I don't want to repeat. This trail is nice and shaded. Loop, Chisos Basin Loop, and you just pick your direction you want to go. At this point, you can choose to extend your hike by going on one of these other trails, which will come back and connect back up to the Chisos Basin Loop. Again, signage is really good and clear, so you know which direction to go and how far you have to get there. This next corner, you can see the fissures and pinnacles in this mountain across the way, and another great view of Casa Grande. So what goes up goes down, we hope. So we think we peaked and are headed down here. So I've started my descent on the bottom half of the loop, and again, still those great views of the window, the mountains. I would call this an easy hike. I'm a little bit out of shape as we have been at sea level down in Galveston and South Padre, so Really haven't been in the mountains much since we were last with Kyle and Michelle in Montana. We have a ton of hikes planned for our stay here in Big Bend. Although I'm told you can see a ton from the scenic drives, and most of the hikes and the pull-offs are short walks. So Brian, how was the hike?
Absolutely wonderful. The window looked cool. So up from 2 different directions, I couldn't complain a bit.
For those wondering, he sat on a bench while I did the 2-mile hike.
Hey, I did the half mile looking through the windows.
He did do the first part, the half mile looking through the windows, and then I did the 2-mile Chisos Basin loop. And it was wonderful. You could see the window the entire time, or Casa Grande, or the other mountains that surround the window, and I forgot their names, Pinnacle and something. Anyway, fantastic hike. I did run into people. That loop trail runs into Pinnacle's trail and several other trails that leave from the Chisos Basin area. So you kind of, and it, again, we're really, really well marked. You kind of go up and then you hit a peak and then you head back down. So you go in about a half a mile and then you hit the loop. I would do the loop from the right and go around to the left. I think it would be a lot easier. I did it from the left, I took the loop from the left and went around. I had a lot more climbing that way. I think it would be much easier to go right and go around and then come down on the left. So just a little easier on your knees probably. We want to thank you for watching and joining us on our journey. Stay tuned for more.